That's supposed to make the audio sync. Oh god, it's gonna be one of those days. Hello giggles, and happy Wednesday. It is I, Stacey, and I am back for another dose of rat tails and messy buns. That's how I roll. Anyways, this week is a great week, one of my favorites, because it is a viewer request. Still got viewers, you can always submit, you just put on the YouTube that you've got a question, or you can message me on Tumblr and say help me please, that would be so great. This week's viewer, her name or his name is AKA CJ7. Now when I first read that, I might have called it Akasajazen7 until I realized, oh yeah, you went to university, let's use your brain please. So AKA CJ7 had a question for me. Their question is, I have to go to 3 weddings, none of which are my own. I don't know why you had to say that, because if you had 3 weddings, you would be going to jail. Anywho's, AKA CJ7 is going to 3 weddings, hasn't been to a wedding in years, and is like, what do I do? Help me. So, this week, Stacey Helps is all about how to survive a wedding. These glasses have some glare, so I think after the intro, these will be gone, because they're aggressively shiny. So, tip number 1 for a wedding. Drink. Drink all the time. Great times to go for a drink: first dance, speeches, anytime you need a drink, when they open the bar, when they're just about to close the bar, and anytime someone ugly asks you to dance, guess what, friend? You need a drink. Tip number 2. Always bring a friend or a date. Never go solo. Because how can you trash talk everyone at the wedding unless you have a close, personal confidant to talk about how that bride does not fit into that dress, and how you're not jealous that she's gotten to that point in her life where she can get married, and not that you want to, because you're doing okay as an independent woman. You make videos in your apartment for YouTube, and you're doing okay. You don't need a ring. I have a rat tail right now. Tip number 3. Never be the one who requests YMCA. No one wants to hear it. Don't do that. Everyone would rather listen to something else, like Chingy. He's good. Tip number 4. Always find someone to make out with, because the bride and groom want to make out, or the bride and bride, or the groom and groom. They want to smooch. They just got married. They're in love. So why don't you do them a solid and start the make-out train early? Find a dark corner, find a dance floor, find a table, find a banquet hall, find the edge of the bar, and just put your lips on someone else's lips and start the smooch fest, because that bride and groom will thank you for it. Always steal the centerpieces, because nothing says a successful evening than taking things that don't belong to you. Classic wedding tip: if you have a wedding to go to, don't wear track pants. Maybe a fancy denim, but even then. And don't wear white unless that's your color. Then do that. Whatever, like, do you. You got to. Because sometimes no one else will. This shirt, look at this, what this shirt is doing. It's aggressive. It's an aggressive shirt.